When I visited the National Museum of Art in Washington, D.C., and my dad said we would show you my trip to the Louvre Museum in Paris in a future video. Well, here it is! Outside the museum there was a beautiful garden.
Getting into the Louvre was not easy. Not at all. But once we got in, it was well worth the wait. The Louvre Museum is home to some of the most famous artworks in the world. Check them out. The Venus de Milo, Liberty leading the people, and check out some of this architecture as well. This was a once in a lifetime experience.
Check out the Mona Lisa. It is so awesome and beautiful.
At the Louvre Museum. Yeah, this is what Benjamin was really doing at the Louvre.
I lost all my energy. That's why I'm getting so tired. And I'm very, very tired.
Did you like the colors of the Mona Lisa? Okay.
Few moments later.
Louvre Museum. Well, it's nighttime now. Look at the whole.
After the Louvre Museum, I was hungry, and it's time to eat our food.
You haven't been on a trip. Let's go get something to eat, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go get something to eat, okay?
Let's go.
Day 2.
The next day, we visited the Paris Aquarium and checked out the mermaid exhibit. But the main thing that Benjamin wanted to do was touch the fish. Be careful, buddy. You don't want to scare all of those fish away.
Day 3.
The night that we visited the Arc de Triomphe, they were doing a memorial exercise. It was pretty cool. This was our first time inside of an arch. And despite there being one in our hometown, they don't let you go inside. So this was a unique experience for all of us. There were so many very narrow stairs, and it took a long time to climb all the way up. But we finally got there. Benjamin loved the views from the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Just like the Eiffel Tower, we had a magnificent view of the city. But unlike the Eiffel Tower, we saw this view at nighttime. So being able to take the City of Lights in from such a high vantage point in the middle of the night was simply breathtaking. So we had a splendid time on the Arc de Triomphe, taking in the sights from the night in Paris and seeing a totally unique viewpoint.
It was fun. Now it's time to go down the stairs.
So what are you gonna tell them?
Long way down. But we're done. And now, time for our next adventure.
Day 4.
Our next museum was the Rodin Museum, named after famous sculptor Auguste Rodin. This was one of the few museums that it was not that hard to get into. And check out what Benjamin was doing. He was sketching the sculptures. I was so proud of him.
I was having so much fun sketching in my sketchbook.
I'm making it different. I'm making it different color. I'm putting ornaments on the tree.
Oh, all right. Is that like Christmas ornaments? Hey.
3 hours later.
We visited the Conciergerie, a museum about Marie Antoinette. For such a grim topic, he handled it pretty well, similar to this trip to Africa, which hopefully you'll see in a later video. When he visited a slave castle, again, a very grim topic that Benjamin seemed to handle very well. Anyways, back to the Conciergerie, a place where Benjamin got to learn all about Marie Antoinette and how she was beheaded and also kept in a cage, in a jail cell. It was a beautiful church, but it was also just a very peculiar space with wonderful clothing, costumes, videos, and information.
The next day.
Benjamin visited the Pompidou Center, one of his favorite museums, probably his all-time favorite museum as far as I could tell. Fun fact is that the Pompidou Center was named after the French president Georges Pompidou, and many Parisians were very conflicted about the design of it. Some of them loved it, some hated it, but not Benjamin. To get into the Pompidou Center, we had to travel up this series of escalators, so you could see it from the outside. And now, take a look from the inside.
This is the best place ever. It is called the Pompidou Center, and that's what I am imagining. What? Look at all the art. All about, and this video is going to tell you about all around Paris. I'm at the Pompidou Center, and this Pompidou Center is super good, okay? So you should come here anytime. If you want to go in Paris, you have to go to the Pompidou Center. Because the Pompidou Center is the best bit.
It's the best bit. Yes. Thank you, Benjamin.
Later.
Hey guys,
I'm taking a video.
Pompidou Center, okay? Whoa! Watch out for the water. I'm gonna fall in the water, dude.
6.5 hours later.
For traveling with us in the ongoing saga we all know as All Things Benjamin, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notification button so you can know about All Things Benjamin. And please hit the subscribe button and have a nice day, and I'll see you soon and have fun.